This is fantastic. We are recording. Hi. So I'm like, wait, I haven't decided what my intro is going to be yet, but I think it's going to be booyah. Here we go. All right. So let's start with that. Shall we?
Okay, great.
Paul, great question. Ask me again.
Okay. There's a lot to it. All right. I've tried to figure out this process.
I'm actually going to write down as you go. So just flow. Just go. Tell me.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out this process so that I move forward quickly without wasting a bunch of time, effort, and money with someone who understands what I need because they've been through this process. All right. You used to work with somebody that you and I know and who's, a multi-million-dollar marketer, but you spent $100,000 and ended up with nothing.
Two $17 sales with 586 opt-ins, and I didn't know what to do with them after.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And that's why I left. I don't work with the guy anymore. I learned a lot in the process.
Me too.
Okay. But what I did learn in the process is I have a lot of value that I can bring to the marketplace. And I've built the product, but now I've got to figure out how to promote it. And here's what happens is people recommend software and apps and automation, and then they're unresponsive and slow to reply, and they don't really end up giving a crap. But I think that you might be different. And I certainly hope that that's the truth. Because you respond, and I'm grateful for the interaction. So, although I have people who say, here, just use my ClickFunnels account.
Yep.
I want, I'm looking at going, okay, so that you get something out of this.
Oh.
I might sign up for ClickFunnels with you.
Sweet.
Is that enough?
It's whatever it is. Is it enough for you? Is that all your concerns? I just want to make sure I hit all of them.
I have 30 years of experience in sales, 5 years of experience in online sales, selling for other coaches and marketers.
So you know how to sell.
I know how to sell. And I'm currently working with a marketer who knows how to generate leads. But most of her clients don't know how to sell. And so they've all asked me, build a course. Okay, I built a course and I'm selling it to them and working with them. But now I think, man, this would be great if I could sell this to a lot more people.
Yes.
So is this the group that I need to be in order to make that happen?
I can't answer that for you, but what I can answer is all that. Which is why I want to capture it.
Okay.
So great. So one thing that I got from Funnel Hacking Live was my position with the Brunson Stack Army. So the Brunson Stack Army started, as you know, because I spent a lot of money. I spent, I was gonna go live on Facebook. That's what this is for. I'm like, wait, why do I have extra mics? So now that we got all your questions, which is so awesome. Thank you for taking the time to share all that. I am recording there, and we're just gonna go live on Storyboard. So one of the things I got from people recently too was like, you're so jazzed up. I love your energy. What do you do? I'm like, oh shit. I mean, poop. I didn't tell everybody what I do. That's interesting. So, the Brunson Stack Army. What is that? That's what we're going to call that. Okay. So, I'm going to address all your concerns here. And hopefully we will capture it in multiple places. Okay.
Now I'm going to get a drop down where it says you're going live, right?
I don't know. It depends if you've liked my storyboard page. And a lot of the people who like my new branding here don't know about storyboard. So storyboard came out of that coach that you and I both know, who I spent a ridiculous amount of money with. He who should not be named. We won't call him Voldemort because he's amazing. He's amazing, and he teaches a lot of great stuff. He taught me that I needed a funnel, and I had no idea what a funnel was. I participated in many funnels, both as a customer and as an entrepreneur, but I didn't know it was called a funnel. And I think he's
Right.
kind of the big RB. I've nicknamed him the second coach, the second guide, has made it really clear for me about what a funnel is and why you need to have one and how to make it operate, both offline and online. So I'm going to address your questions first, and then I'll go back through what I was going to answer for you next. Is that cool? Cool.
Yep.
So we're on with Paul. For those of you who are going to join me live on Facebook here, I'm on with Paul, and he's awesome, and he has lots of experience. And I always say one of my biggest sayings when I got into this game was experience is the new currency. You know, you don't want to hire a doctor who smokes to teach you to quit smoking, or somebody who is, you know, not achieved the thing that you're trying to achieve, right? So you asked, am I the one? I don't know, but here's where I'm at, and then you can decide. Cool?
Cool.
Cool. Okay. So you asked me a whole bunch of amazing questions, and I don't think I've addressed this anywhere before. So thank you for your clarity. So one, first of all, once you step, you never go back. So that's like the biggest aha I think I've had from all this coaching and all this. Like, I feel like I've been down the Russell Brunson like rabbit hole for like 9 months. I feel like I had a Russell Brunson baby. Like devouring all of his content aggressively. Like you said, I'm available, right? Which I'm not. When I'm filming and stuff, I'm not. When I'm creating my courses, when I'm learning my next steps, I'm not available. But it is kind of my full-time thing. So, but I tore down my business course. I won top business program from Tony Robbins Business Mastery grads. But since I learned Russell's stuff, I'm like, his stuff is way better. And then after Funnel Hacking Live, I was like, you know what? I can still sell my stuff with Russell's stuff, and it's still good because it's missing. There's pieces missing from Russell's stuff. Like, you are looking at his stuff going, okay, but I get stuck and I need help, and like, how do I maneuver this, right? So that's why I think storyboard still has value, and I'm going to stack it, but that's not my main focus right now. So my main focus right now is helping a bunch of crazy entrepreneurs who are crazy enough to go for it this year, make $1 million with 2 comma club strategies by Funnel Hacking Live 2021. So if I'm going to catch you up to speed and rush the stage and show Russell Brunson that his secrets work, by bringing a massive bunch of people to walk stage, I need to catch you guys up real quick because we need time for it to convert, right? So I have taken on that responsibility. I have no idea what drove me to do it, other than I knew if I taught it, I would have to master it myself. And actually, my surprise that's coming up later today or tomorrow that I haven't told anyone about yet, except for Ryder, who hopped on a call with me. He's always the first to know everything in my world anyway. So that actually made me make a decision at Funnel Hacking Live that I probably wouldn't have made had I not stepped up into this role. So I am the girl on fire, and my goal is to make this, you can't see this, but it says, get you happy, healthy, and wealthy to heal our people, creatures, and planet. I've been traveling around a lot. There's a lot of sick people out there. There's a lot of people who value money over their health or don't have enough of it to create exceptional health. Our kids are getting sicker and sicker, and so that's my goal, is to make a bunch of rich friends, i.e. Paul. The reason why I'm responsive is because I want to get you there so that I have a bunch of millionaire friends who are nice, because I feel like I've been stepped on a lot in business, to make a difference in the things that I'm passionate about. If you have your own mission, go for it. I'm totally cool with that, but we can collaborate because we have the systems in place. Remember I asked you all those questions on the call today? I was like, do you have this? 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 And you're like, man, I'm 30 years in sales. I'm rocking it, but I don't have all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, I was the same. And once you have all that stuff, it's so easy to collaborate. So the joint venture partnership for me comes when we build it out of ClickFunnels and Backpack a year from now, once all of our funnels are proven, they're clicking, they're working, they're done. And then the first million, Russell always says, is the hardest. And then we can like go faster. And then we'll have the money to take on the world's big problems and the sludge growing up the Florida coast and the air pollution in LA that I mean, I thought I went to Long Beach and it was going to be gorgeous. I couldn't even see the mountains through all the smog. I was like, it's worse than Toronto. What the fudge is going on here? So creatures are dying. Like I have big mission, you know, huge. So that's my heart. That's where I come from. That's why I'm doing it. And I really want to bring a bunch of really awesome rock star people with me. So if you want to join that, that's cool. That's why I'm responsive, but I'm trying to get everyone to answer in the group only so everyone gets the questions. Yeah. So everyone can get the benefit. So I can stay organized and on task, and so I can make sure I answer all of you. So like, I'm going to start having new structures, like one post for questions each week. So they're all in the same place. One live every week. So we're all getting on at the same time, and, or you can submit your questions. I can answer it on the live and you guys can go back and watch the replay. Cool. Now you know where I'm coming from?
Yep.
Cool. So that might have already answered all these questions that you have.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that interesting?
the process. What steps do I take so I'm pulling my weight so that I can catch up and I can be part of this people on stage?
Wicked. So that was next, but I still want to make sure I answered all these first. Is that cool? Only because I'm super A-type personality and I like to be thorough. Because you're not the only one to ask this either. So if you have time, I'll just quickly go through this, make sure we didn't miss anything with my little spiel. That's my heart. Like, that's what I want to create. I see a lot of pain and suffering, financially, health-wise, relationships. People are stressed with time and money. People are not taking the time to learn how to be healthy or spend healthy because they don't have the money or the time. Like, it's just a vicious circle, right? The relationships suffer. I had a coach yesterday or last couple days ago, like, I hired her like a year ago and she's just really bad with the follow-up. As you just said, she's really bad with the follow-up. So I got on a call with her and I was just basically like, I have this Russell Brunson path. Like, I don't really need her anymore, right? I was just like, oh, whatever, I'll just see what she's up to. And she tore me down to the ground. I was like, lady, what is your deal? But basically the biggest thing she said to me, which I actually like about me, is that she said, well, you just think everything's connected. I'm like, it is. It is. And I get why you don't see that. And I get why I need clarity on one thing. Like Tony Robbins says, you know, solve more problems and you'll have a bigger bank account at Business Mastery, right? I'm like, no. I think what he meant to say was solve one problem at a time and you will have a bigger bank account. Yeah?
Gotcha.
I think so. So, and I can give you a couple examples of that. There was a lady, anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, so questions. How can I proceed quickly with the least amount of time, effort, and money? That is exactly why I assembled the Brunson Stack Army. I want to point you in the right direction, but I can't teach it to you. I can't teach it to you because the coaches are flipping amazing. For me to reproduce the content that's in the OFA, it would take me all year. It's redonkulous, amazing content. Like, you've been in sales for 30 years. I started my first recurring income company when I was 12. I didn't even know what I did. It's called Unconscious Competent, right? I didn't even know what I did, but I did it. I had a recurring income until I was 17. From work I did when I was 12. Like, I know how to sell, right? Huh?
Amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. I just didn't know how amazing it was until later when I looked back and went, shit, how'd I do that? It's really cool. So the first question is how to proceed quickly with the least amount of time and effort. I want to show you the path next. That was what I wanted to hop on the call for. So that's cool.
Okay.
Understand what you need. Okay, so this is what I call gaps. And this is why I think Storyboard should still be alive. And I was going to kill it. I was going to say, oh, my Storyboard program sucks. Russell Brunson is amazing. But the biggest feedback coming out of the OFA, which was one of the things I start with, is I don't know how to create a course, and I don't know how to sell it. Ah! So that's what storyboard teaches. How to, right? And you got that from our other dude. You remember the other dude? But we have advanced storytelling strategies which are coming out from Funnel Hacking Live way better than what our other friend is doing. So I'm very excited and way faster. And actually what I learned from this process, which is why I want you to go through it, is you shouldn't build your course first. What?
Too late.
Yeah. It's great that you have it, but don't get your heart set on that little baby that you created. Shoot, Zach is calling me. Okay, I was supposed to pick up my monkey, and now my live is interrupted, and I completely forgot. You can deal. Okay, so, we're still live. That's cool. All right, so actually what the OFA teaches you is you need to test the market before you spend all the time, money, and effort making your course. I was like, what? No wonder it took me so long. No wonder. I was like, will it sell? Does anybody like it? Will anyone buy it? What should I price it as? All those questions are gone. You'll learn that in the OFA.
Okay.
Cool? Is that cool?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. It's good that you have a course. I have, out of that program that you and I went in, the other program, the $100,000 program I was in, I built 7 courses, like frameworks, and then I taught for 2 years my health and wealth courses, and I built a customer journey for both. But I just went through all my content, and based on what my audience is telling me now, based on feedback, none of that is what I'm going to be teaching. It's okay. It was good. It was good time. It's good time. I spent 100K. The OFA is like $100. I'm going to show you the price structure for everything. But I always ask people, this is a fun experiment. If you know me, you're going to be part of an experiment at some time. Tell me when you do the OFA, whichever way you do it, because I'm going to show you 2 ways to do it, when you feel like you got your $100 worth. Do you accept this challenge?
Sure.
Okay. Almost always, and I tell you this with reason, almost always it comes in the first few days of what they call the pre-training. The reason why I'm telling you that is pre-training, when my son asked to do the OFA, he's like, oh, I can skip the pre-training, so it's only this long. And I was like, no. Don't skip the pre-training. I thought the same thing when I saw it. And I was like, almost every time people say I got the most value out of the pre-training first 2 days was worth the $100.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to know when yours was. I'm doing my own little survey with that. Okay, I have value. How do I bring it to the marketplace, and how do I sell it? Start with the OFA. Recommendations, apps and software. Yes, I'm going to make some recommendations to you. And yes, you get some benefits for being an affiliate of mine. And I am an affiliate. Full disclosure, I am an affiliate of Russell Brunson and Stephen Larson and whoever else I decide that I love as I'm going through this process, because I've gotten so much value out of them. So I'm really, really excited to show you the ones that you need and the ones that you don't. One of the values of having me as an affiliate is I've been through 9 months of Russell Brunson's content. I have not been through every course. There's too many. Of the ones that I've done so far, I'm going to tell you, do this, not that. Buy this, not that. Buy this, I haven't seen it anywhere. Or don't buy this, it's free over here. So before you go buy anything from ClickFunnels, check with me or check my group page where I've listed literally his offer stack for you. So you can be like sometimes I'm afraid to click on stuff of Russell Brunson's maps. I'm like, oh boy, this is not a free anything. It's like, I'm gonna be in like 20 minutes of decision making here on a stack. So very exciting. He's teaching us how to sell, and it's very cool and it's very awesome. But sometimes I want to get something. I don't have time. I don't want to miss out on anything. So I don't know if you ever had that energy. I was the kid who sat on the stairs as a kid, like listening to my parents. I have no idea why. I just didn't want to miss anything, right? So I tell you in the affiliate area, buy this. I haven't seen it anywhere. It's freaking amazing. Buy this if you want. Don't buy this. It's free over here. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's one of the benefits of me being a guide, and I've already mapped all that out in the members area. I think I did a pretty good job of that. You went through it. Was it clear?
Oh, yeah.
It was? Okay. Because I literally listed, this is the bump order, this is the OTO, like, you know, this, and I put in brackets, this you haven't seen anywhere, this you absolutely must get, this, I don't know if you want to, this, it's free, over here, don't spend $2,000. Yeah?
Yep.
Did you see that? Okay, so it's pretty clear. Cool. So most people say apps and software and they don't give a crap. Well, you know what my goal is. My goal is to have a bunch of super rich friends that are nice, because I've been taken advantage of, but in the funnel world, the funnel does it for you. So it's kind of like my protection. I feel like the funnel is my protection against myself. And what I mean by that is like this whole brand, The Girl on Fire, was born last May. In May, I jumped on stage with Jack Canfield, which was a tremendous opportunity. I was scared as hell. I had no idea how to sell from stage. I had learned stuff, but I hadn't been what I would call that successful. And so they were like, your company name sucked, your name sucked, you're not memorable, you have all this big energy, like you need to rebrand everything. And I was like, well, you know, like I was like, you just bashed everything I've ever done up to this point. You know, like, it was kind of harsh, but really valuable lesson. So afterwards I was at the booths and somebody came up and was like, oh, my tech guy was there. He's kind of like, right. So he was there and he was like, this person was like, I gotta talk to that girl who's on stage. I gotta talk to her. He's like, do you remember her name? And they're like, no, but she's the girl on fire. And we were like, yes, it worked, you know? So that's what we did. We rebranded with this, and that's why everyone's confused in the marketplace as to what I do now. It's like, I've got like all my other brands, now I've got this brand, and everyone's confused. So I'm working on clarity myself. So the question was, you know, these people who want me to buy their stuff don't give a crap. Well, I want a bunch of really rich friends who are nice that can take on the world's problems. I have huge dreams. Max and I used to do 15 rounds over the spoon left beside the sink. I was like, do you understand? I don't care about the stupid spoon, which I didn't know was his love language. Might have saved my marriage. I don't know. But like, I don't care about the effing spoon. I am trying to save the world. There's so much pain out there. And he's just like, you don't value me. And he's right. I didn't value him. I had a bigger mission. So probably the reason why many reasons why our divorce happened, and I never got married to a divorce. That was a side rant. So you know my heart. This is what I'm in it for. I gotta catch you guys up so fast. I'm trying to do it the best of my ability and get back to you and create structure around it. So I might be different. Yeah. I react and respond. I'm trying to create frameworks for myself so that I can be efficient and still respond. So I'm going to stop responding to people outside of the group and just like hone in on the group. And then if you guys want to invite other people into the group, then you can. But I want to make it so that like you have to trust, you know, that the person that you're inviting is real and authentic and up to good things, right? So that's that. 30 years of sales. Yeah, been there, done that. 5 years of online sales. Yep, I'm 4. Marketer to generate leads. Yeah, people don't know how to sell. That is correct. They do not know how to sell. And I thought I knew how to sell before I met this funnel builder. And without the other guy that people say they felt like maybe wasn't worth it. Because after all was said and done, 2 years traveling back and forth to California, hotels, time off work, time off of everything, I probably spent about $170,000 just with him. I know, that's a lot. That's a lot, right? So does that answer all your questions? Because I think they're all valuable questions. The next steps is like, how much time and energy will it take for me to get up to speed? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So I was gonna end recording and get right into it. My son's calling me, but you know what? I told him I would pick him up, and I'm usually true to my word, but I also feel like he needs to walk because he's been eating a lot of crap lately. And he needs to burn it off. I don't know. This shouldn't be my judgment call. If I told him I'd pick him up, I should pick him up. But I will. Okay, so I'm going to go through this super fast because I've done it in the group in written format, but I want to draw it. Cool?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
I'm actually going to stop recording on this and then start it again so we have 2 separate